Dinner time. Family dinner. Hey guys, it's your girl Shamika from Live Love Life and Travel. Please ignore the trash there, the peanut butter and cup and stuff that I've been hoarding in my room in this time of quarantine. I just wanted to give an update. Like, this is more like a diary update. I think I'm gonna start doing like diary updates because we are stuck here for altogether like almost a month. Like, so yeah. Everything's still pretty copacetic. Everyone's still finding ways to entertain themselves and stay level-headed and stay sane and stay happy. There was some people attempting to evacuate yesterday, but it was some miscommunication. Like, their country were gonna bring a bus to take them to Delhi, but there was necessarily no plane there for them yet. But if they were already in Delhi, it would be easy to evacuate them when the time comes. But at the same time, they would have to pay for their accommodations in Delhi and may even have to pay for their flight. I think the only thing the country was guaranteeing was a bus down to Delhi, so passage through the borders that are closed right now. Hey, I'm back. Just getting my breakfast. So yeah, and then it was only one guy that was like super gung-ho about leaving. I believe he was from Spain, and Spain is like really bad right now. There's another girl from Spain here, and he was trying to talk her into going with him. But because Spain is so bad right now, she was just like, what am I going back to just to be in quarantine by myself? It could be a worse situation. You know, I think it was just I think right now it's just like the fear of the unknown. Like, there's even speculations that the Indian government is going to extend quarantine for like 2 more months, which I think that's insane. But so right now I think people are happy and comfortable, content and satisfied, but it's like, am I going to feel the same way in a week, in 10 days, in 2 weeks? I don't know. Even the locals are really bored. So he couldn't convince anyone else to go with him. He tried to convince a couple other people, and I think everyone else, because right now everyone feels pretty happy, it's like, why am I gonna leave this place where I'm good to like travel to a place where I might just get stuck? Nobody wants to get stuck in Delhi, no offense Delhi, New Delhi, and the possibility of getting stuck at a border or something like that is just like, I'm good here, I'm safe here, I feel secure here. The people who run this place, I don't think in a million years that they're gonna kick anybody out. I could be eating my words, but I don't think they would. So it's like, you might end up have to stay at a hotel that's gonna eventually kick you out or something, because that has been happening. I did go on my embassy page, and what I saw was basically they're telling all U.S. citizens to stay in place, to follow the orders, to basically be good people and do as you're told, do as the Indian government tells us to do, and that they are working on partnering or working with some airlines to get flights to India to get people home. But I don't know if I'm gonna leave, so I think the situation would have to feel way more like dangerous for me to want to leave, because I'm okay here. Like, as you guys know, I've been traveling for 5 years. I had no like plans of going home anytime soon. There are people that it would make sense for them because they were planning going home anyway. For me, I wasn't, so I don't want to go home. But the option, I guess, is going to arrive at some point. I guess I'll make the decision then. I feel kind of bad because I was like kind of selfishly like telling people like, no, you should stay, it's fine here, because I don't want to be the only foreigner here. But other than that, everything's good. I'm gonna play like a nice little montage of all the things we've been doing, maybe in this video and another video. If it isn't in this video, stay tuned. If not, I'll put it in another video. But yeah, I just want to do like a quick diary, like update about what's going on, how life is here in quarantine in India. I'm trying not to count because I don't want to, like, you know, when you count, the days go slower than usual. But yeah. So yeah, people are keeping busy. There's been a lot of cholom, a lot of banglasis, keeping people happy and mellow. And I've been working. I'm good. I'm happy. So I am like counting down the days where people do start to get tense, because I think being stuck inside for 30 days is bound to happen, that tensions are gonna rise and stuff like that. When that happens, I will be in my room. Alright, bye guys. If you have any comments, please comment in the comment section. If you are quarantined or you are in lockdown, where are you and how are you keeping yourself sane, busy, happy? Yeah, so anyway, like this video. Bye. Subscribe, I guess.
Shambho Brahma Pushkar राम नाम की लोट है, लूट सके तो लूट, अंधकार बसताएगा जब प्राण जाएंगे छूट। बोल बम, बोले के भाई बम, बोले के भाई बम बोले। राम नाम के आरसी भांग पीने में होशियार, ऐसे नन्नारी को बारंबार धिक्कार। बोल शंकर भगवान।
So some of you might be watching like, what the hell, Shamika? Why are you not taking the opportunity to get back to your home country? Why the hell would you want to stay in India? Especially with people who have preconceptions about India, or just have preconceptions about being in a different country that is not your own when there's a pandemic or a crisis going on. I have thought about this so many times, and I'll like talk about my thought process in another video, but I have a lot of reasons why I'm deciding to stay. So yeah, as of now, I'm not gonna go, but the American Embassy has sent several flights to New Delhi. I believe most of them are going to be going to San Francisco, which is on lockdown and which is probably one of the worst places in America right now. So for the most part, I'll most likely be on lockdown and quarantine once I get to the States. I won't be with anybody in my family. I'll be in a really expensive area. I don't know exactly how much the courtesy of embassy is going to stretch out, if they're going to pay for my hotel during lockdown. If it's up to me, I'm not sure. If I'm going to be in a government facility, I don't really know all of the like details. They haven't given any of the details. And there's two that's going to be landing in Atlanta, which is better for me because then I can get a Greyhound bus to Detroit where my family is. But at the same time, I'll still probably be in quarantine and I can't move. This is just part of my thought process of like why I'm deciding to stay behind for now. If it gets worse, if quarantine keeps extending, if lockdown keeps extending, if people start to get really sick or something like that, if I feel like I am unsafe in any way, I will change my mind and I will decide to leave. Now, the embassy has said that they don't know when they're going to be sending any more flights, so I am taking possibly a risk. But for better or for worse, I made a decision and I'm going to stick to it for now. But I am paying attention. I am listening. I am talking. I spoke to the people who live here, asking them what they think I should do. Like my mom, everybody. Really, like, this is not just like a little flimsy decision that I made. Again, I'll go through more of my thought process in another video. Like after this is all said and done, I'll make a longer video like talking about all this stuff. Then there's a few other people who are deciding to stay, and they have their own personal reasons why they're staying as well. But we don't know if everybody else is leaving, because again, not everybody has their permission slips from the embassy. So, but possibly it's gonna get really, really quiet up in here, like really soon, which is kind of sad. Days, and for me, I'm like, I stuck out this long. It's been over 2 weeks now. Why would I stop now? I have friends that are in other parts of India, like Goa and Rishikesh, but there are still like plenty of foreigners here, but there are tons that are left. It is low season anyway, so that was gonna probably happen anyway, if this quarantine or this corona never occurred. But yeah, so that's the update. The doctors came by again and gave us another, oh, my stamp is gone already. Gave us a stamp of approval that we're not sick. This is the 4th time they come by. It might be the last time because they took like a big group picture with us and stuff like that, but I don't know. Again, I want to give all the thanks and gratitude to the Indian government for taking us really seriously and taking care of their country, their people, and the people that are in it. I want to give thanks again to this guest house and people that run this guest house. I'll say the guest house name later because I said it in another video and I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't say my location while I'm there. So, but everybody has been so kind, so generous, so patient, so gracious. We aren't like being for other people who might be wondering, it's not like we're being a strain on the system. Everything that we are taking, we are paying for. Our room, our food, our snacks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, water, tea, coffee, chais, every single thing that we are taking, we are paying for. So it's not like we are just like bumming off of people and straining the system more than it already is. So we are paying for everything. I just wanted to make that clear if anybody was like wondering, like, why are you there? They're already struggling. So yeah, so that is it. My arm is really sore now. I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys again. If you have any questions, if I got anything wrong, please correct me in the comment section. And if you are stuck somewhere in quarantine, how are you dealing with it? How are you feeling? How's your mental health? Let me know. Thank you guys. Peace. Alright, so just say your name, where you're from.
My name is Borja and I'm from Spain.
Yeah. He's the guy that's playing the guitar in some of my videos, guys.
Hey, how are you guys?
So, how long have you been in India?
I've been for almost 3 months.
And how do you like India?
I like it so far. It's a beautiful country. It's really welcoming. People's so kind, and it's just a huge and beautiful culture.
Yeah. And so you've been in lockdown with me and like 8 or 10 other people. And how have you been dealing with it, like mentally, like psychologically? How are you doing in your headspace?
I'm doing good because we are kind of in a place with open space. We can chill with more people. Otherwise, in our situation now, in our countries, I think will be worse.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy being here in India. It's a strange situation. Worldwide is going crazy. So we have to accept that we are here and we have to be positive and yeah.
Yeah. And do you have any concerns at all, like about how it's going to be after quarantine is over, how it's going to affect your travels?
It's changing a lot. Every week, every day is coming something new, so we don't know if we're going to stay here 1 month, 3 months, maybe 1 week more. Everything's really possible. Everything's possible.
Yeah. And how have it been here in this hostel? Like, how have you been? Do you feel like you have enough resources, enough food? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, actually, I feel very lucky to be here, surrounded of good people. We have all we need, all the food, so it's the perfect place to have a quarantine. Just isolated with some people.
I'm gonna come now. Yeah, but this is it.
Yeah,
Let's take a picture.
I think I've got yours, Vinny.
Let's take
Bye, Catherine.
Take care. Come on.
Come on, see.
You ready to
Think I will send you guys the.
No. No.
Yeah. Keep in touch. Your steps. Last night.
It looks like cow shit, but it's not.
It's okay. That was
What's the video?
for monsoon.
Yeah.
Before monsoon? That's very soon. Gonna pet you today? Huh? Gonna let him pet you today? Sometimes he lets you pet you, sometimes he doesn't let you pet him. Yeah. Are you sad to see me go? Are you happy?
Take care. After all of this. Yeah. Take care. Take care of me. Hey.
Yes. You come there.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.
सबके साथ.
See you next time. Same place.
There you go.
No, we four.
Oh, there's 5 of us.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, they get to see outside. Please don't go, don't leave me here. Did you say goodbye to everyone? Did you get a chance? Just go say goodbye. Before they go outside. That's what the outside looks like. Oh, God.
Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much. इनको 70 दीदी इनको जल्दी भेज दो 70 होने वाला है. Now you cry so much, I know.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye. Bye. Wow. This is how outside guys look. No people. Don't cry for me, Argentina. They're loved. They're actually good.
ठीक है बॉस. हाँ. मैं जा रहा हूँ वही एसडी ऑफिस से.
करवा के
ये अभी स्कैनिंग करवा दो. The picture is finished. We looking tomorrow new movie.
Yeah.